going on, Jerome's? It's a beautiful Saturday. Birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. A little bit later, but Daddy's out enjoying the day. That's what happens, man. So, Minnesota Fighting Vikings are at TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill. Rookie minicamp is going on. So, the draft picks, the UDFAs, as well as a fistful of UDFA tryouts are in Eagan. Beautiful. Scenic, Egan. No JJ McCarthy. There have been some speculation that maybe JJ will be getting out there getting some reps, but it is what it is. The Vikings are getting after things. So, Donovan Jackson, he is absolutely for real, just out there getting reps, and he looks good, man. He looks absolutely good. Plus, I always love the juxtaposition of rookie camp. So you got the first round picks. They're there. You have the UDFAs, and then you got UDFA tryouts. But don't sleep on those dudes either, because remember, Shurls, CJ Ham, as well as Adam Thielen were UDFA tryouts. So those guys are going to be putting in that work and have a chance to make this roster as well. Plus Jackson, Kevin O'Connell, dapping it up. Let's go. Let's go, man. Plus, here's what's really great, too. Where is it? Ah, nailed it. So Randall McDaniel says that he's open and willing to mentor Donovan Jackson. Vikes fan page. Vikings legend Randall McDaniel on first-round pick Donovan Jackson. Quote, he does all the right things, just watching him play at the Ohio State University. I loved him moving out to tackle to help the team out. I will get out there to make some point and make the official greeting. I'm looking forward to that. So having Randall McDaniel in your corner as a mentor, as a sounding board, would absolutely be fantastic, man. And also McDaniel, I believe McDaniel was the last time the Vikings drafted a guard in the first round. I think it was 88 out of the Arizona State University. Plus, we talked about this before. I mean, Jackson did take a bit of a risk to help the team, because he could have just stayed at guard, because that's what he is, a guard. Because imagine what would have happened to his draft stock if he kicked out to left tackle and was terrible, right? And yeah, he did give up 2 sacks his first game against Abdul Carter, but basically, fought 11 to a stalemate, and the rest of the way he gave up 0 goose egg, D'Angelo Russell sacks, and was really damn good. But just imagine if he gotten torn up, giving up 11 pressures a game and 2-3 sacks a game. That could have torched things, and it would have come down to, hey, this guy's gonna be a guard, but he's a terrible left tackle. He may have fell deep into day 2. But props to Jackson. He did what he did to help the team, because Simmons got hurt, the backup got hurt, and it just rocketed things. But yeah, I think things are coming. Also, I don't know what my politics are, but my politics are whatever brings back this Randall McDaniel look. I mean, look, Randall McDaniel's looking like a Greek god. He's got the center bar, he's got the visor, he's got the old school Vikings uniforms, plus the numbers. When the numbers are like block font and then spread out, it's beautiful, man. Absolutely glorious. It looks like he's wearing a cowboy collar. He's not wearing a cowboy collar. Those are just his traps. It's Randall McDaniel, man. Also, a third-round pick, Ty Felton out there rocking the 1-3. Initially I was like, 13 for a receiver. It's giving Odell Beckham Jr., but I think it looks really good. And now Felton obviously wore 10 at Maryland. Ain't going to have that out of circulation, but 1-3 is the place to be. It's a good, man. Speaking of wide receivers, Montego Moss, talking about being a UDFA tryout. Vikes fan page again. Montego Moss, son of Randy Moss, said the Vikings were his only camp invite, and he was on the verge of tears when he got the call from his agent. Quote, regardless if my dad went out here or not, they gave me a chance to come prove myself. My agent called me. I was almost in tears because I didn't know what was left for me after this, end quote. And hopefully Montego comes out and press. The pride of Maine is getting things done. Vikings are racked up and stacked up at receiver, but maybe he can make the 90-man. Maybe he can make a push. It's a great story. He was very productive at the FCS level, and we'll see what he can do. Also, Kevin O'Connell feeding the media jackals, but more importantly, Hat Model. Hat Model is back. Now, it's not the Quasi computer guy with the helmet, but that one looks pretty good. And as we said, 17,000 times, if the team wants to be serious about moving merch, they need to coordinate with O'Connell, Flores, and Quasi. And whatever gear they're wearing, immediately flash sale on the website. Sale for like 6 hours. Be like, hey, you want the gear? Sold. Free shipping. Something like that. We need to get Fanatics on the horn. That's what we do, man. Also, So, so it does seem like the Vikings are heading overseas in back-to-back weeks. It's kind of annoying, but sounds like the Vikings are heading overseas again. Week 4 versus Steelers in Dublin. Week 5 versus Browns in London. On one hand, 2 road games when you turn into 2 neutral site games is a plus. Although, if you're a Vikings fan that was planning to go to the Browns or the Steelers game, also interesting. I think Thomason pointed this out. The Vikings haven't played in Cleveland since 2009, since all the rotation games have been sent overseas. On the other hand, 2 straight international games and 10 plus days overseas is BS and huge competitive disadvantage. Also likely saddled with another early bye week 6. Not shocking the league would have the Vikings like this. So now, as I said, for London games, since O'Connell has already had 2 of them, they've gone out late Thursday night, practice Friday, blah, 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 fly immediately back Sunday. If they're going to be there for 2 straight games, just go over as early as you can. Fly out on Tuesday here and then get acclimated for the first game, stay an extra week over there for the second game, and go from that. You're not going to go back and forth twice, but it's BS is that the Vikings will get fully acclimated over there. They'll have to come back and get reacclimated over here. So, I mean, there's pluses and minuses, right? I know that that's huge for Vikings fans over in Europe, in Ireland, in the UK. Separate, nailed it. But I don't know. I'm just glad that the Vikings aren't losing a home game. So in the end, this might be a wash. This might be a slight advantage for the Vikings, but I don't know. Don't like this. And I know people are saying, well, the Jaguars play back-to-back games over there. Yeah, because they signed up for that. But forcing a team that did not sign up for this grow the game marketing international BS, especially since they went to London last year, it's ridiculous. Like 3 London games in 2 years and you're not the Jaguars. No, the league just hates the Vikings. That's what's going on. Also going on. So the Vikings creative team is really good. So they put out questions to the rookie campers. What's a hidden talent that you have, or what's something about you that people don't know? Donovan Jackson's on drumline, as well as Tyrion Ingram Dawkins can play the drums. So we need to get Nick Cannon on the horn, drumline 2, the Vikings rookie camp. That'd be good. Also, this one's interesting. So, UDFA tight end Ben Urasek, Stanford/Georgia, signing up with the Vikings. His great grandpa invented the baby carrot. Now, that's something that sounds like a lie, but also it's something that's so specific that its veracity. You're like, yeah, probably. So we spent way too much time on this. So his great grandpa, Mike Urasek, 82, farmer who invented baby carrots, and it's true. And so baby carrots aren't just like small carrots grown, which I mean I kind of thought when I was a kid, but apparently it's large misshapen carrots. They cut them into like 2-inch strips, and then they like carve them, and so it's a way that to avoid waste. And plus, I mean, kids love baby carrots, and it's probably one of the most best-selling vegetables in the supermarket now. And yes, this is true. Mike Urosek even has a Wikipedia page, so obviously that's true, because anyone in the world can edit it, and everyone in the world, not going to lie. But family, he's also the great-grandfather of Minnesota Vikings tight end Ben Urosek. Now, I want to know if that was just added or not. Don't know. But either way, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he makes the team, because big fan of baby carrots, because it's literally the only vegetable that my kids eat sometimes. Well, actually, that's not true. My kids are kind of weird. So they all love peas. The 2 boys love cucumbers now. They all dabble in kimchi, but sometimes it gets a little bit too spicy for them, which I don't understand. I mean, they're genetically pre-programmed to enjoy kimchi, or at least a quarter of them. I don't know, man. But yeah. Also, they like eggplant, like in the air fryer. That's good stuff, man. Anyways, lastly, so. Of course, you always forget like how elite these athletes are. All right, so Diamond Dallas Turner just out here throwing down tomahawk dunks and windmills and stuff like that. Just I don't know. I like expecting big things out of Turner, and again, also like Corey Stringer, rest in power. They always talk about how phenomenal of an athlete that he was. 325 plus pounds, 6'7", 6'8". Like Corey Stringer could 360 dunk. That's amazing, man. Right. And again, you forget. And which NFL player would make the best NBA player? I mean, Jefferson would be up there, right? Especially in the modern day. You got like a 6'1", 6'2" guard just flinging it from the outside. That'd be good. DK Metcalf would be up there too. I don't know. Actually, no. No, Brian O'Neill. Yes. Yes, we know this because so when Jalen Brunson was hitting those shots for the Knicks against the Celtics, so Jalen Brunson went to Villanova with Dante DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo played high school basketball with Brian O'Neill. So technically, Brian O'Neill showed Jalen Brunson everything that he knows, right? And also, Brian O'Neill, God, he would be good. 6'6", 6'7", power forward, down there, throwing ass around. I love it, man. I love it. It's good times. Anyways, that's it. That's it. Vikings news dump for this beautiful, wonderful Saturday morning. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.